into this segment with some breaking inputs coming in on the Aam Aadmi Party. After Delhi's Lieutenant Governor Vinay Saxena seeks a probe into the alleged irregularities and discrepancies in the power subsidy given by the Aam Aadmi Party government, Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has now hit back. Gujarat is very much liking the free electricity guarantee of Aam Aadmi Party. That's why BJP wants to stop free electricity in Delhi. That's what Kejriwal has to say. He's also saying that people of Delhi have faith. I will not let your free electricity stop under any circumstances. People of Gujarat, I assure you that if the government is formed, your electricity will also be free from 1st of March. A big promise coming in from the Delhi CM right now. For more details, let's quickly go across to Rupashri Nanda on the phone line. Rupashri Nanda, of course, the latest standoff between the LG and the Aam Aadmi Party being very skillfully milked by Kejriwal over there as far as the upcoming assembly elections of Gujarat are concerned.
Well, Aam Aadmi Party's stand always has been that this recent spate of inquiries that have been triggered by the Lieutenant Governor's Secretariat are due to the Aam Aadmi Party's rising popularity in Gujarat. Now, that is a claim that the Aam Aadmi Party has made, and that is the pitch that the Aam Aadmi Party is making. Now, why is Kejriwal saying this? He is not actually answering specific allegations that have been raised in the letter from the Lieutenant Governor's Secretariat to the Chief Secretary, raising some very important questions over there. But his answer essentially is geared to build a perception in the minds of the people, both here in the national capital and also in Gujarat. Remember, the free electricity promise of the Aam Aadmi Party government is actually very popular on the ground, and it has also been picked up by other political parties. For instance, even the BJP and even the Congress party, for that matter, in Gujarat. And because Gujarat elections hold very high stakes for Aam Aadmi Party Chief Arvind Kejriwal, he has made this allegation that it is because the BJP wants to stop it. That is why they are, making these sort of efforts. But he is also trying to assure the people that it is going to continue nevertheless. What we understand is Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson Saurav Bhardwaj is going to hold a press conference very soon at 2 p.m. And we expect Saurav Bhardwaj actually to come out with more details on the specific charges that have been made in the Lieutenant Governor's Secretariat's office's letter to the Delhi government.
Having said that, since you mentioned the charges, what are your sources telling you in terms of those alleged discrepancies that the Lieutenant Governor wants to be probed by the Delhi Chief Secretary as far as the subsidies in the electricity board are concerned?
Well, what I have picked up is that these are routine matters and they are going to be sorted out. If you look at the complaint very seriously, essentially there are allegations as to there was an outstanding amount of more than 20,000 crore rupees, which should have been recovered from two private electricity discoms in Delhi. But instead of doing that, what the government has done is that it has adjusted the amounts that was due to be recovered against future bills and other sort of payments. So that is something that has come under question. Now, the other important point that has been raised in that particular letter is about Aam Aadmi Party's spokesperson and DDC Vice Chairman Jasmine Shah, and another person who happens to be the son of Aam Aadmi Party Rajya Sabha member, Mr. N.D. Gupta. And the allegation is that these two people, being on the board of directors of these companies, actually did not exercise due diligence and ensure that the government benefits and the money that is due to be recovered from them has actually been recovered. In essence, what has happened is that apart from every other name that you have heard which has come up, today we have two more new names that have come up which are under the scanner, and that is that of Mr. Jasmine Shah and Mr. Naveen Gupta.
All right. Since we are talking about this entire standoff between the centre and the Aam Aadmi Party, of course the LG being at the forefront of it all, it's important to highlight how today what we are watching or what we are experiencing is just the latest flashpoint between the LG and the Aam Aadmi Party, whether it's the Delhi excise policy or the scam being alleged as far as the Delhi Jal board is concerned, or even the appointment of ghost teachers in the state. All right, I'm also joined in by Mr. Harish Khurana of the BJP. Let's quickly go across to Mr. Khurana. Mr. Khurana, we're talking about it again, but this time the development is that Arvind Kejriwal has now lashed out at your party, also reaching out at the same time to the people of Gujarat, milking it for the upcoming assembly elections in the state. He's saying that, stay with us and we will, in fact, bring you free electricity from 1st of March.
See, every time Aam Aadmi Party comes into a scanner, they hide it behind only one dialogue, which is Bichara politics. I don't understand why they are afraid of inquiries to be conducted. My question is simple. If you have done nothing wrong, why are you so much worried about that? Why are you playing a victim card? Why are you playing a vendetta politics every time they say there's a vendetta politics going on? Let the inquiry be happen. There are a lot of discrepancies have been happened in the data or in the accounts of private companies, which you have also promised that in 2015 that their CAG audit inquiry should be happen, but nothing has happened. I don't understand why they're worried about these inquiries. Why are they always saying this is vendetta politics, this is Bichara politics? No.
No, but today, Harish Khurana, there is more than vendetta politics. I'll say that the freebies are being very aptly utilized to milk the vote bank.
In the name of poor people, in the name of subsidies, who has given a right to do a corruption in this?
Right, and that is exactly what our Prime Minister had also highlighted some days ago, that there are parties, when he was talking about Revdi culture, this is exactly what Prime Minister Narendra Modi was talking about.
That was it. We have indicated that. Also, if you see the things which has, the note which has, letter has been written to Chief Secretary, it is clearly said, on one hand, you are charging 18% late surcharges, but you are giving Delhi government only 12%, where the 6% goes in. You remember 6% we allocated 6% commission in liquor scam. The same 6% which is coming in these late even payment charges in the name of electricity charges. So these 6%, which is thousands of crore rupees, has been distributed to Aam Aadmi Party officials and these. And also, Jasmine Shah and ND Gupta's son, Naveen Gupta, who is the director in these companies, what are they doing? Why are they silent on these issues? Why are they not speaking single words? So let these inquiries should happen and truth will come out.
We've seen central agencies intervene in other scams that have taken place. We've seen what's happened, whether it's the Delhi excise policy. We've also seen what's happening with Satyen Jain, what's happening with Manish Sisodia. Do you think that there will be a need for a central agency to now probe into this matter as well?
Oh, sure, surely. And I don't think that the days far behind. The thing which is coming out and the things which is coming into picture, that a lot of scam, this is a huge scam which has happened. I don't think so that the day is far behind that this central agency will intervene and do the inquiry on this also.
Also, how do you process the narrative that is peddled by the Aam Aadmi Party? Every time there is a scam, right now, if it's being probed or there are allegations, all right, I'm sorry, we'll